things that codependent people that are codependent might say or think. I can only be happy if they're safe and sober, and safe and clean and sober. So again, my happiness, the feelings of my self-worth are entirely dependent on whether this person is going to be clean and sober. I want to reiterate again that you can get into sobriety for codependency regardless of what the other person is doing. I think this is very difficult for people to see when they first start to recognize codependency. They really truly believe that the only way they're going to be okay is if that other person's okay. And there's kind of this trend that we see in recovery is that a person is beginning to learn about codependency because they become aware about it, and maybe their loved one has finally gotten to the point where they're going to begin to get sober. Well, it's very natural that if they begin to get sober, I'm gonna feel good. You know, if I'm codependent and they're starting to get sober and get into recovery, it's natural that I'm going to feel good. But the danger is that a lot of people do struggle in early recovery, and they're not always going to stay sober initially. You know, there's maybe some bumps in the road. So I still need to treat my codependency regardless of what they're doing. Okay, so whether they ever even get sober or whether they're getting sober and maybe you're having some bumps in the road, I need to focus on getting clean or getting recovery myself. All right. Next point. I want you to like me. I don't feel okay if you're upset with me or you don't like me. So there again, my emotions are just on this complete roller coaster, right in line with the person that's chemically dependent. So I'm people pleasing. My main goal is to please and protect you, if that means putting you before my needs. So it's again this feeling of I have to have this person feel okay to the extent that I don't even take care of myself, or I don't put myself first. And I don't know what I want what you want. So, you know, it's interesting because, you know, I've been focusing mostly, or this entire lecture, on how codependency relates to a family member that has chemical dependency or codependency. And a lot of times we have people that have come to our class that, I mean, codependency is very strong when there's a family where there's alcoholism or drug abuse going on, but it's also found in families just where there's high stress. Where there's high stress, where there's maybe illness in the family, where the family has to sort of rally around this one person. Everybody gets a little bit, my word is wonky. They just get kind of confused about how we make the family operate, how it functions well. So I just wanted to throw that in because it's not just this, you know, I don't want you to look at it as it's also stigmatized around just alcoholism and drug dependency. It can just happen in families where there's just where the patterns of communication are off, or whether there's just high stress situations going on. So a lot of times you see this classically. I don't know what I want. I want what you want. You know, people can be codependency without the chemical dependency going on. Okay.